Over. Alrighty, so over here. Last time, you guys made your way to Everegel, towards Sven's parents' place, while Alicia ran off to check in on her parents. You discovered that the folk Lever were not sharing much information. Not sharing much, but some information came from Farah, who had apparently come to Everagel in recent months. Ran, Finton, and Pip took a trip back to Foulholes and learned that her Alicia's parents were apparently enchanted in some way. Alicia was able to unenchant her father with a greater restoration spell. And so Finton decided to stay with Alicia while Ran and Pip came back to Fenn's parents' place, or house, I guess, home, whatever. And you guys had some minor discussions amongst each other, Fenn with her sister and her mom. So we're gonna say you're just, I think that was in the evening, so I'll just say you guys are waking up now the next day. What would you like to do?
Was it Ran did her scry in the morning that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so I've already done my scry then.
Yeah.
Okay. Walking off that. Okay.
Alrighty.
So what's the plan?
You guys are all waking up, probably in Fenn's room.
We have built an excellent pillow fort and blanket fort.
Of course.
Crom's in the kitchen helping with breakfast. As he slept outside under the tree. Just away from the rock.
Okay, so Crom's helping with breakfast. What are the rest of you guys doing?
So was your scry successful?
No, my scry was fine.
As far
as I remember.
Yeah, you saw.
Yeah, Fenn is asking.
Yeah. Oh, you're asking now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Time shenanigans. Yeah, apparently she's like... He. I don't know why I said she. He is in a coniferous forest in a cave, which you said was near, like, the borders of the water and the desert.
Yeah. Basically.
So it could still be the hag, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be towards the desert because he didn't seem, I don't know, hot. I mean, attractive to some, I'm sure, but like temperature, you know?
He snorts a little bit. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah.
Glad to know he's alive.
It's what I do. I'm a stalker, right?
You're a stalker.
Thanks. I have plenty of spells that definitely scream stalker.
At least they're becoming useful now.
They're
And
becoming
not
more
just-
useful than spying on you guys, yeah.
Well, now you're around us all the time.
Yeah, I don't really need to spy on you. I can just ask. And
Except when,
most
you're,
likely you'll call me.
doing things for an evil queen.
Against my will, yes, correct.
So happy Crom isn't there to make smart-ass comments.
Oh, believe me, Ran is too.
Ran is hearing Crom's comments all in the back of her head.
God damn it.
Anyway.
So what are we doing today?
Right. Well, we're waiting on. What was it? It was. Great. What was his name? The one guy.
It was the warden dude, right? Not the warden. Jesus Christ, the
Watchers dude.
Watchers dude. Yes.
Brandon?
Yeah, Arandon. I couldn't remember his name and I couldn't find my notebook. But I found it now. We're waiting on that. And also, this is a relatively-ish safe place, somewhat off the map. So we could still plan a little bit while Alicia's with her parents and Vinton there too. But we still have that to deal with.
Just in case, I'll just keep an eye out while we're talking. Eldritch Sight, just while we're talking.
Alright. You don't say anything.
Okay, cool. I will hopefully, while this is up, I'm saying this out loud, see, like, sensors, because I know what kind of magic they do. They're like a divination kind of thing, so don't worry, guys. I got this place on lockdown. Anything within 30 feet is, like, weird. I'll just say shut up.
Okay. However, you use that a lot in your vocabulary.
What? Shut up?
The words "shut up," yeah.
Yeah, because it's distinct, it's to the point, it's just shut up. Done.
Usually the only one talking to Crom.
Correct, Crom's voice in my head.
I guess we could say Crom comes in to tell you that, because breakfast is ready.
Grub's on. Hurry up or I'll eat it all. Disappears back out the door.
Crom? Did she just say Crom's on?
Grub's on.
Grub's on.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you head on out, and it's a pretty standard meal of freaking waffles.
Breakfast food.
Waffles and bacon.
Yeah.
Now that is proper food. I'm
I've
just
never
saying.
had waffles before.
And Crom has a giant veggie omelet in front of him.
It's so nice to eat something not cooked like from like a bag that's like 3 weeks old.
Yeah, it's nice not to have just rations, right?
And whatever berries Alicia picks on the route.
Your mom kind of like just smiles and keeps dishing out the food, or serving out the food. Anything you guys would like to discuss?
So what are we doing anyway? We're waiting for the guy to call us, right? That's it?
I mean, for that, we could also, I don't know, what else we have to do? What's on our list?
Well, I would say, fuck. Oh, we still need to message the dragon, possibly.
Oh, yep.
But we don't really have anyone to message because the new guy and Alicia are currently not here.
My parents,
Yeah.
Do we need to remind somebody to Greater Restoration her mom?
I'm sure Alicia will be
I think
doing
she
that this
knows.
morning. Or
Yeah. If she can get diamonds, she'll probably do that. Pretty.
and her family seemed pretty loaded, so
Yeah, I expect they can find some diamonds in their rich house.
I'm glad to know we at least figured out what was going wrong. People can, start looking at stuff. Right.
Yeah, I still say it's like that dude who teleported out. I have a bad feeling about him.
Yeah.
Well, dude, he's just-
sketchy.
He's just weird.
I mean, he said he was there at the hag's house. So I expect that if he and the hag are like in it together,
buddy.
Buddy, yeah.
We're awfully stuck on this hag thing.
Look, man, we come by, we see that people are being replaced by, or rather enchanted by powerful magic, and then conveniently we hear about a hag 50 miles away in the north. And then conveniently, the cave that houses your brother is either in the south or in the north, where the hag is.
Yeah.
The only reason
that's
I-
a good point.
Yeah.
Still think it's your
Oh.
queen friend.
Mm,
I don't think that she has any hands here in Everagio. Like, she's all the way across on the other side of the world, paying attention to a much more focused and older enemy in Cavia.
And
I
from
don't
what
think-
the teacher said, Everagile's staying out of the war.
Yeah, Everagio's like neutral territory. I'm sure there are like some spies because she has spies fucking everywhere. But I don't think she has a hand in what's going on in this city now.
Something's going on, though.
Oh, something bad's going on. A bunch of people being enchanted with mind-altering magic for no reason. All of these nobles going missing. There's some kind of fucking conspiracy, and I can smell it on the wind.
Fan, your mom kind of at this, or hearing you discuss the Thalian and the Queen, says, Fenora, what is this? Why do you know so much about the Thalian, or Thalian, or whatever Thalian's doing?
Don't worry about it.
Crumb grunts and shakes his head towards Ryan.
She just
Yeah, our adventures have taken us a lot of places.
I
Found
see.
ourselves tangled up in a little bit of, trying to keep the war from happening, and it didn't work too great. I was trying to do some good.
Well, I suppose it's good. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, me too.
And
Was
what's this? You seem to think Arandon is in league with this hag you're going on about? She's looking at
Well,
Rand.
he literally
We
admitted
don't
to
know.
us that he's been there before. He was like, it's been a while since I've been over there, so I don't actually know. And I was just like, aha, And then he teleported out like he was not even there. It was gone. It was dope.
Well, I mean, he travels the forests quite frequently, so I'm sure he meant that particular forest. And as for the way he portaled out, that's just what he does, what you do when you want to leave a place. And he tends to do it with a bit of,
Yeah,
shall
but he
I
also did
say,
it really.
showmanship?
Yeah, but
It
he
was
also
very
did it in a
sudden
really
and very
sketchy.
though.
He was sketchy. He literally, we were discussing getting up to the hag. He said he didn't know about the hag, and then he said that
Yeah,
it's been
he
a while
backtracked
since he's
on
been
himself.
over there. He backtracked over himself. And then when I pointed it out to his face, he was like, well, shit, and poof, into dust.
Just because someone has been to a forest does not mean they know everything
Not
in that area.
Not the forest, the hag. We were talking about the hag. Well, going to the hag. As soon as we mentioned that he's been to the hag, he backtracked over himself.
Okay, out of game. I don't think that's what he said. He said that he'd been to the forest. He didn't say anything about having met the hag or been to the hag.
Oh.
I don't remember
Oh,
saying that.
I heard it. I'm sorry, I misunderstood it too then, because I thought I did hear him say he'd been to the hag.
Yeah, you might have just
Yeah.
misspoken or something.
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't remember
that's the-
saying that. Sorry.
That's the whole
Out of
reason
game.
Anyway.
Up his ass. That's the whole
Either
reason.
way,
Still very
Faye, who he goes lots of places that he's probably not supposed to.
only, unless Fen said something, only Fen seen
I
what
have
he-
not said anything about that.
Yeah, only Fen
Ben-
seen that.
Ben is not certain about any of that.
Oh.
Yeah, only Fen has seen that.
My bad.
It's okay. Just so you know, only Fen's seen that. Continue.
But something's definitely going on here. And of
It's-
course, it's everything's going every time we go someplace.
Yeah, every time we leave to do something, something else goes wrong on the complete opposite side of the world. It's almost as if someone is controlling our story.
Is it perhaps Destiny, Ran?
No, I think it's someone who is very sadistic and likes to see us suffer. Because this is some fucked up shit that's happened to us. Our families have been threatened, imprisoned, mind controlled. It's some shit, man.
Oh yeah, about that. Mom, just tell Mom, Dad, yeah, just keep an eye on everything. Stay safe, please.
Of course.
Don't go walking in the woods, and if you hear laughter, run.
I'm sure
Also,
it'll
if
be
anyone weird shows up from you and looks, that you don't know, don't trust them.
fine. Of course. I'm sure things will be fine.
Yeah. At least I just made a couple enemies or two along the way.
Let's see.
Or a whole nation. Anyways,
These are really good waffles, by the way. I really missed waffles.
I'm glad you enjoy them. I knew
they're
they
very
were
fluffy. How do you get them so fluffy?
soda water.
So wild, really?
Mm-hmm. And
That's
the game,
dope.
totally true.
Yeah, that's Nathan actually reacting. Like, I wasn't expecting someone to say soda water in waffles, and I'm just like,
yeah, no, it works.
fuck,
Yeah.
what?
Carbonation makes
It works
makes
for
your batter
pancakes as
fluffier.
well.
Yep, anyway.
So cool. Science!
It's just like milk in your eggs before you scramble them.
Yeah, she just says, yeah, I've been making like this for years. And, sorry. Names. It's when, your father walks in, Fan, and says, "Good morning, everyone. But we've had word that, the Folklore apparently are ready to speak to someone. They've said we can choose one member of the family to, want to watch your member of the family. I was thinking perhaps might send Yadril. Unless, Ben, you seem to be invested in this.
I did come across the entire continent for this.
Well,
And from what Arandon said yesterday, I'd be able to do it.
interesting. Yes, well, if he has faith in you, I believe that might be the right choice. You have to also just find out if they're willing to if it's just you or if your friends can go with you as well. I'm uncertain. You can try, of course.
Okay.
And he just basically gives you let's say it's a location within Foulholes, kind of like a safe house of sorts, where you're supposed to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Do you know anything extra that might help? Anything about them? Anything about Ellie? Not Ellie. Not. God.
Ellie?
Erlon. There we go. E-names.
Yeah, that's all you do.
You and Care both made the same name mistake.
It's been a really long week.
He says, the most I know is that the many watchers have been plucked from our ranks to join their ranks for probably centuries. So it's not unheard of that Erlen was chosen. I know but they're very secretive about it. We didn't know until fairly recently that that's who Erlen was working for, of course. It's most of what I know.
Okay. Anything about the folk Labar?
That's what it was about.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But yeah, so you probably have a few hours before you need to meet them, but I would not be late.
Well, we won't.
Alright. So they just kind of go about their business. What would you guys like to do?
Ryan, how do you talk to people?
Getting over the fear of people.
Don't have time for that. How do you talk to people?
Depends on the context, Ben.
Situation where I'm trying to figure out what happened to my brother.
Well, I would ask questions on about like who saw him last, and maybe we can get directions of the directions he went and like when he was traveling.
Okay.
And once that's done, we can probably pinpoint, not pinpoint, but like estimate where he might be. Because if they're say, oh, he was traveling towards Relarian, you can assume that he was heading towards the south. So we can head towards the south and look along the border there for a cave.
Okay.
Or if someone was traveling, saying he was traveling into the forest to the north from here, bam, we go north.
Okay.
We just need to get directions, honestly.
Directions.
Yeah,
And-
because my scry can only help for a specific thing, and he's fine right now, but he's tired, and I think we have a time limit for when
Probably.
he might, starve to death.
Finn,
Yeah?
do you know if anyone in the folklore can see through illusions?
I don't know a lot about them.
Well, if you're worried, I mean, I can change myself to look like you, and you can just wear a disguise.
Maybe. Might
And I
not.
can ask your questions for you.
I think I'll be fine. I'm just worried because sometimes people are like, I don't know what to say, and sometimes I say the wrong thing, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. But also, I want to help him.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll be there, standing behind you if you need any help. When are we meeting with this group?
I say it was like about 1 o'clock today that I wanted to meet you.
Okay,
And what
it's
time
early
is it now?
morning right now.
I'd say it's probably like 8, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Oh, fuck, I'm going back to bed.
Literally me.
Takes like 2 hours to walk to the city.
We've got like a 2-hour walk. We need to be there by 1. We need to leave by 11. Probably a little bit before, just in case.
Do we
Traffic.
want to get Alicia and Finton? Or just...
They're
I'm sure
dealing
they
with
have their own
their
problem to
Yeah.
deal with.
parents. Yeah,
Once
I'm
they-
pretty sure they'll want to, like, keep an eye on them. But we could always go and ask and say, hey, this is where we're going. Actually, do any of us have, like... Where did we put sending stones if we had any? Or do we not have any and I'm just being an idiot?
You
looking
only
at
ever
my
had
we have any.
one, and it was connected to Lord Burnett.
Yeah.
I really don't want to talk to him either.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, but anyways. I was-
Probably. Thankfully.
I don't know why, but yeah, I just saw the Valiant communication stone, and I was like, do other people have this? And then I'm just like, no.
There has to be, it's a big city, right? There has to be like a magic shop. Maybe we could pick one up, pick a pair up.
That would be a good idea. And Grant, didn't you say you wanted to look
Yeah,
for
there
that?
was There was one. It was.
You would,
Where-
Leaning tree or something.
you would know that Valhols is actually not that big of a city. There's about 15,000-ish. But it's
Okay.
not nowhere near the size of
Small,
Ree.
small town.
But we do know there is a magic shop in it.
No.
Did it?
It's
Well,
a little hard to
Gone
come
with her
by.
mother, wouldn't she?
I got directions to one from.
Yeah, like the leaning tree or whatever it was.
It wasn't. She didn't say it was a magic shop. She said it was possibly a place you could find components and that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Okay. Well, definitely we can head into town, walk
We could
around
try
for a
and
while,
find one.
try and find one, get Ran her components.
Mm.
Yeah, honestly, I just need 1,000 gold to buy like a mirror or an orb or something like that for my scrying spell, and then we can just do that whenever we want.
We could also try and sell some items. I know we're carrying a lot right now.
Yeah, we are carrying a little bit.
Good to drop things off.
Yeah.
Get some coin again. I know I'm low.
Well, why don't we go do that before we have to head over?
Yeah, I mean it's in the city, so
Yeah. It's just a walk, you know.
yeah.
We can try and find a place. Alright, let's do that then.
Alright.
What is this coin you speak of?
What a Arian.
You know what
It's very,
coins
it's
are.
very shiny and round. And you
Oh,
know people like
cool.
it.
I never have any of that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to get some, so
Ready for a walk, everyone?
yeah, let's go.
So
Keep an eye out for any magic shops.
okay, so say you easily make the quick kind of 2-hour trek.
Quick, 2 hours.
Relatively quick 2-hour jaunt towards Valhols. And I assume there's nothing you guys want to discuss along the way, or
I think Rand's just gonna be like, let's go and go.
alright.
But if people stop to like yell at her, I can't really stop that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Someone roll me an investigation check to try and find this shop.
Sure. I have a +9. What do you guys have?
Less
No,
than
go
that.
ahead.
Won't be me.
Can I help? Can I help her because I'm familiar with the town, so I can
was
be
gonna say,
like,
yeah, with Ben's help, you can have advantage.
Sweet. Oh god.
Oh, hey.
So we'll say it
Oh.
takes you,
I rolled a 3 and a 5.
I
Wow.
am not logged into Roll20. I just realized that.
okay, so we'll say it takes you about, because Sven, you've kind of grown up here, but you spend a lot more time outside the city, and even when you were in the city, you weren't necessarily looking for magic shops or places that
Shops are
with all the
boring.
components. So say it takes you about like an hour of kind of wandering around, like I think it's this way. No, it's this way, and you kind of probably walk past it a couple times where you realize, oh, there it is. So it's this kind of like most of the structures in the city. It looks like it's very much built out of like a very large tree, and contrary probably is not actually leaning, but it's got a what should I say it I should say it's more like it's the tree, but it's like kind of styled in a way so it looks like it's like a humanoid figure that's kind of leaning over, or like some of the branches I guess are kind of styled in a way like it look like a person is leaning against the tree, and
Okay.
And Ben will say, oh, Yeah, I remember this now. I remember Ia told me one time that if I wasn't good, I would turn into that person, like leaning against a tree.
That is so creepy.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are people? Is is this just what happens to people who die here?
No,
I
You
just
grew
always
up
been
here?
there.
Turn into trees.
It's just always been here. And it was just something Ia told me because she thought it was funny because I was scared of it.
Yeah, no wonder you're scared of it. It's a person who was turned into a tree.
I don't think that's what happened. I think someone just sat there and, like, did their little druid hands and made it look like a thing was on the tree.
You and I have a very
Person
different
in the
perspective
tree.
about magic.
I don't know how it works. I can just shoot one ball of fire out of my hands because that was the only thing I learned.
Yeah, you need to practice that. The accuracy. Oof. All over the place, man.
Just kind of like crosses her arms and opens the door.
Alright,
Really quick, before we go in,
Mm-hmm.
what items do we have to sell or part with?
I have some gloves.
Gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check
I
what
don't
I
know.
have.
I don't know if they want some of these weapons that I'm carrying, but I have a few of those. But
Okay. Well, no one is really using this cloak of protection. I mean, do you think that's something that Fenton would want?
maybe keep it for Fenton. Yeah.
One
I don't
second.
know
Let me
if
look
they
at
can.
Fenton.
Well, we don't know what kind of stuff
Just
they
to-
have.
Yeah.
Double check. We were talking about the cloak of protection you gave Crom that he's wearing.
Oh, is he?
Somebody gave me a cloak of protection.
Okay, yeah. Then that would be the cloak of protection. Okay, well, we still have...
So he is wearing that.
Okay. We do have the figure of the Griffin. Figure of wondrous power.
Oh, I think we should keep that.
Used, yeah.
Like, that could be really good later.
We've got a used Tome of Understanding that'll be good in about, 1,000 years. Or it's 100 years. 100
Who
years.
used
I think it's a century.
Yeah, 100 years. I did. I was reading.
You did.
Yeah, you were kind of out of it when I was reading it.
Fair enough.
Alicia got really bored of it.
Do we want to keep it for the next generation? Or do we just want to sell it because it won't be useful for us in a century?
What's the likelihood that we live a century?
I mean, the only one that would probably live that long is Alicia.
Alicia and I.
And Fen. But you've already read it.
Yeah. I might live another 100
Well,
years.
you live a life of danger. So you're far more likely to die early than
How long do dwarves live?
dwarves.
What's the average?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
what's the
long
average
do dwarves
lifespan
live,
of
huh?
dwarves?
200 years or so.
Wow.
2 to 300. Depending on
How old are you?
This dwarf, though, not that long.
Fair enough.
He is a
I
battle
don't know
ranger.
how long tieflings live.
Crom, according to my notes, is 72.
70.
70?
You're
72.
ancient compared to us.
72.
Wow, you are
To the sea.
60 years older? I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. Because she's 21, right? Yeah, she's 21.
72 in dwarf years is probably 28 to 32 in human years.
Wild.
We're still ancient.
Still old. Openly admit it.
Anyway,
I've got this Ring of the Ram.
With the ram? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could. I don't know if they will take them, but hopefully they do, and then hopefully they have a scrying sensor. You guys ready?
Sure. Let's go.
alright, so you enter, and there's like a little shop bell that tinkles. That just sounds so wrong. Anyway.
Tinkle.
And as you enter, you
Dings.
kind of take a look around the shop. It's a really small shop. It looks like there's like a lot of strange smells, and like really strange, like barrels of like freaking molasses and bat guano and all the wizard sort of components that most wizards would need. It's all sorts of incense.
Look at that shit.
Just a barrel full.
Yeah,
I remember. And as soon as
barrel
Sven walks in, she goes, "Oh yeah, I remember why I didn't like this shop."
And then like there's crystals and all sorts of things. It looks like there might be some sort of focuses. You don't know how much they or they're worth, Rand, but looks like there might be some focuses here. And as you walk in, it's empty for a moment until you, from behind a kind of dark green curtain, you see a hand come out from behind it and kind of draw it aside. And standing for you is a drow of purplish blue skin, very soft feminine features, more of a stockier build for an elf, like about 5'9"-ish, but I guess about Fenn's height. Long white hair hanging in what looks like a ponytail, silver eyes. She just comes out, kind of surveys you all and says, "My name is Telrine. How may I help you?"
Hi. Probably don't remember me. It's been a while since we're here. My mom's Naona. She sent us because a friend here needs a focus, and we've got a lot of magic items to sell if you're interested in that.
Well, I hope your mother's well. I don't normally deal in magic items, but I could possibly take a look or point you in a direction. Or
That would be very helpful.
Bree, of course, has got plenty of magical items.
The what?
Bree, the capital city.
Vree. Okay.
Like the cheese.
VRI.
Oh.
Not like cheese. So she says, she looks towards Rand and says, what exactly are you looking for? Kind of focus.
Well, first of all, I have these nifty gloves that I don't know if you're looking for. You're not looking for magic items, right? I take it back.
Not particularly, no. I deal more in the components for spell, arcane castings, or divine, I suppose.
I do have
Cool.
some fancy jewels. That might be useful for, casting that we could trade in.
What kind of gems?
Got a jade worth 700 gold, a ruby worth 1,000 gold, an emerald worth 500 gold. I've just been keeping them in my bag this whole time.
Interesting. Well,
Do you have a lot of things like
I
that?
have a cowbell.
I'm good. Thanks.
Just have a cowbell.
We're trying to
You
we're
missed
trying to
that.
get rid of that cowbell for weeks, it feels like.
Try a general goods store. I'm sure they might buy it.
Or give it, or Crumb, give it to like a 5-year-old kid.
Yes.
No.
Go outside.
It
Give
is
it-
the same as giving it to Alicia.
Well, we won't have to hear it then.
Point well taken. Next 5-year-old kid gets a cowbell.
Oh, we are a menace.
Alright. So she just, well, she said, let me see the gems and just do let me know what kind of focus you said you were looking for.
Yeah, but I don't actually have enough gold to buy the one that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a focus for the scrying spell.
We might have enough gold after this whole, gem exchange thing here, Rand. So what kind of focus are you looking for?
I
We may be able to make a deal for an exchange, of course. With some gold, of course. For you. Or whatever. So, Fan, what gems did you have again? Just so I can write it down.
I have a jade worth 700 gold, a ruby worth 1,000 gold, and an emerald worth 500 gold.
Whew, those are expensive jewels.
Yeah, and I've just been keeping them in my bag.
God, we should have sold
So,
those a
you
while
put
ago.
'em on the counter?
My God.
Yep.
She kind of takes a look at it, takes out like a little jeweler's eyepiece and puts it on and inspects the burst of jades as well. This is a very worthwhile component. I can give you. $650 for this. I mean, I've got to make profit, of course.
$675.
Make a persuasion check.
Bet.
Still grossly under the thing, isn't it?
50 gold under what?
All right, I'll take it. 16.
She kind of looks and goes, okay, $675. For the ruby, she goes, well, this is actually a magnificent ruby. I can. Yeah, I can probably give you. You said you were looking for a focus for the scrying spell.
Yeah, I was actually.
Yeah, the jade. Give me the jade and the ruby, and I'll give you some gold in return. And give me the jade and the emerald. Sorry, I'm trying to think of this math.
Okay. The scrying spell, the scrying orb is the equivalent of the ruby.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could probably, because this is a magnificent gem, I can give you an exchange of this ruby for the orb and I pay you $675 for the jade and let's go $450 for the emerald and straight across for the focus you need.
So, if I'm getting this straight, you're gonna give us. Give me one sec. 675.
1,125 gold.
1,125 gold and the scrying focus for all 3 gems.
Correct.
Is what I'm hearing.
How
Correct.
much did we say the emerald was?
500.
500.
Okay. That's
You know
pretty good,
what?
actually.
With the addition of the scrying focus, I say that's actually a really great deal. Who wants to carry the gold?
We can split it up a little bit.
If you want.
I've got
It's
a
like
pretty
all
good
of
amount.
us,
I'm
but-
going to be spending it, but if those 3 gems cover, I'm more than happy to pay you guys back.
Why do I feel like I'm about to be a pack mule?
Alright, you're always a pack mule.
Point well taken.
I
That
can
will
keep
work.
an eye on it, I guess.
We'll do some. I'll split it up a little bit just so people have some good gold, on them.
All right.
Alright, so she goes into the back and she kind of takes the gems and gathers them up and goes into the back and comes out holding, we'll say, because it's interesting, she's holding a rather ornate looking mirror.
A mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
'Cause it can be a mirror. I just think it was cooler. And it's really beautiful. It's like basically like a hand mirror, which is probably about probably about as big as like my dice box. What?
Oh,
Why?
that's big.
Maybe a little like smaller because it's rounded at the edges, but like the back is just like completely ornate and like there's like vine designs and leaves designs in it, and it's really quite beautiful.
Mm.
And she says, "Your focus."
Thank you. I really appreciate this. This will help us a lot. And it's not going to be used for stalking. I feel like I should legally say that out loud before buying and purchasing this item.
Of course.
Now I'm nervous.
I would never use it on you. I did that once. I'm not doing it again.
looking at you kind of strangely.
We have a weird friendship. It works though. I promise.
Which says, as for selling magical items, I'd say your best bet is probably the dancing quill in Vree. Sadly.
Thank you.
Dancing quill in Vree?
Yes.
Yeah, so in the capital, not here.
Okay. Thank you for the information. What was it again?
Her name was Telrin.
Telrin.
yeah.
Thank you. It was a T, but
Tallrene.
gotcha. Thank you for
Okay, I
that one.
almost had it right.
Okay, so you exit the shop. What would you like to do? You have about, let's say, like about an hour until you're supposed to meet.
Let's quickly divvy up this gold a little bit before we leave the shop.
Alright, so you
A little bit for you.
You guys kind of go and find like, say like just off the side of the street a little bit, so you're not like divvying up gold and.
Divvying up over 1,000 gold, you know, just in the street, out in the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make a target.
Okay, how much does everyone want? If I split it evenly, it's like 225 between everyone. But if someone wants to carry more or less,
By the way, having this much gold is the equivalent of us dividing 112,500 American dollars just in the street.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
Let's
hadn't
say you
thought
did
of
it
it that way.
in the shop before you left. How about that?
yeah.
Okay.
So maybe not
Just
in the
tell me
street.
what I gotta carry.
So let's see, there's me, Crom, Pip, Ran right now, so that's just 4 of us. I'm gonna divide it between. So everyone takes 280 gold.
Mhm.
And then
Wow, we did this.
I'm grabbing the last little bit of it.
Oh, oops.
280. It's like double what I had.
No.
Not quite close.
I'm doing much better gold-wise now.
Yes.
I had like 30 gold.
Alright. So,
Okay.
what do you do after you divvy up your gold and exit the shop? What do you do?
I suppose we don't have time to go to that shop, huh?
No, that's like miles and miles and miles away.
Okay.
It's a whole nother city.
That could be a thought for after the meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, there is you would know there is a portal house to Vree, but
Maybe after the
Yeah, it's a
meeting.
bit time crunchy.
Anything you guys want to do that you haven't done since we've been on the road for so long?
Let's go to a bathhouse.
A
Let's have
bathhouse,
a
huh?
day spa.
I could use a spa day.
I haven't had a bath in so long.
Hour-long bath trip.
oh boy.
Yes.
Alright, so sure.
You can wash that musty beard of yours.
Hey, now,
probably like
nothing
springs.
musty in my beard. No, you are not tying it with bows and ribbons. Ever.
Watch me.
Do
What about
that.
flowers?
I'll help you do that while he's asleep.
Thank you.
See,
Gotcha.
this is actually why he goes to sleep in the tent every night.
Yep.
You know, I have all of these pretty beads in my bag. They look great. Very shiny.
Not happening.
Oh, it is.
It will happen.
You just don't know when. And it's going to be a bitch to get out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the spa.
Alright.
Okay, so we'll say yeah, Fen, you would know where there's a bathhouse. It's called the What's a good name for a bathhouse?
I imagine these are like.
I have several bad names for bathhouse.
It's called the lazy.
I imagine it's almost like a spring or something.
Possibly.
Silver petal?
The
silver petal?
No. Well,
I'm
the
pretty sure there's a silver petal.
sure the silver petal. Why not?
Silver petal. Lovely name.
Very bougie sounding.
Okay, so you easily find. This Fen can easily lead you to the silver petal, and it's a rather grand building. That's one of the few that's not actually built into a tree, but like it's more, a little bit more stone, but it's also kind of the way the stone's shaped and designed. It looks more natural than like typical quarried stone would normally look, and as you walk in, it's it's actually very humid even in like the waiting room, and you gather that there's obviously some sort of like hot spring or something feeding this spa, so it's humid all the time. So as you walk in, you see a male half elf. And that looks up as you enter. It's kind of got like cropped short hair, brown hair, kind of, what's the word? Pretty stocky for a pretty stocky, shorter than Fen, but taller than Pip. So somewhere halfway in between. No, probably closer to Pip's height, I'm gonna say. And he just kind of looks up and goes, "Well, welcome to the silver petal. How can I help you?" He's kind of eyeing up Crom.
We are looking for, if I may speak for all of us, the best treatment.
Was it? We got about an hour to kill.
An
Well,
hour, best treatment, speed run.
well, our deluxe treatment's normally about 2 hours. However, our ultimate package, which includes like a soak and massage and facial.
Hell
Yeah.
like a
That'll
mask.
that'll be about an hour.
Perfect.
We can take it, and then we will
Was
pay, and then we have to run to our destination.
Yeah,
guys.
Care, we do have.
What?
How long? How long exactly do we have right now before the meeting?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Boy.
So I don't want to push this too close.
Oh, let's push it.
That's not.
Let's
Let's
do
show
If
up
you're
in
on
our
a time
bathrobes.
crunch, we have our more standard package. It's about
Can't we do this
half-
on the way back?
standard package is about a half an hour of care, which is a standard bath, not so much a soak and a facial, which is
How long would it add if we were to add like a shoulder massage?
that's an additional cost. That would add an extra 10 minutes.
I mean, that sounds
Again, kind of voting for on the way back.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it on the way back then?
I feel like on the way back is probably a better idea.
Then we can
Get a
take as long
deluxe
as you
package
want.
Then.
You know what? I actually agree with this. Let's go. Maybe once we get back, we do the whole deluxe 2-hour treatment.
Exactly.
With extra shit and just
Yes.
chill out. We need it.
We set a
Maybe get
reservation
Erasure
for 4 hours
have
from
her
now.
join us as well.
Let's just get a reservation for 4 hours from now.
Yes, we could do that.
You think that's enough time?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
2 hours, an hour there, and 2 hours to talk, and an hour back should be enough, right?
I'm not gonna lie. If we end up going there and then going on this huge thing that'll take like a month and a half, I'm gonna be really, really sad.
We can, before we go on anything that takes a month and a half, we come here.
Yes.
We
But
write
we
it into
could
the
be
deal.
going to the thing.
Because
right
we're gonna
now.
need to grab Alicia before we go anywhere.
Yes. And I'm sure Alicia would love a spa treatment.
I sure hope it works out like that.
I'm gonna make it happen like that.
So
I'm not
were
going
you-
anywhere until we have a boss.
So, were you interested in
Hell
a
yeah.
reservation?
Yes, definitely.
4 hours from now.
So, let's say, to take a brevity, that he takes your names down and pencils you in for the deluxe package, saying,
Yes.
you can pay now or when you come in for it. It's 10 gold pieces each.
Hey, when we come back.
Yeah, we'll pay when we come back.
Ran
Alright.
is putting 50 gold on the table herself.
Eyes
Pay
go
for herself?
wide.
For herself and 4 other people. The 4 people that are with us, just bam.
There's 4 of you right now. There's you
There's
and
4 of us right now?
There's you and 3
Yeah.
others.
I miscounted. Then
Normally we have 5.
it's,
Not
It's
surprised.
it's the 4 of us.
For 40 gold?
No,
What's
it's
a
the 4 of us plus a 10 gold tip because I'm nice.
Alright.
I'm gonna give you
He his eyes widen and he kind of takes the gold and puts it away, and as he pencils pens in your name with a nice ink quill. There we go. And so you
actually. No, I don't have enough. I do. I'm dumb. Instead of 50 gold, it'll be 5 platinum because I'm super fancy.
sure.
We're just a bunch of teenagers coming in and dropping, a couple $1,000.
Exactly.
Alright, so you do that, he takes down your names, and you exit the shop, so you guys head towards the meeting place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so you're given just directions from Fenn's father, so it's easy enough to find. It's a little, kind of almost very simple looking, house on a rather really almost boring looking street compared to the rest of the city. And so it's kind of like, how to describe this? It's made of wood, not built into a tree like others. It's just very squared and really simple door, simple knocker. There's curtains over the windows. Just really simple. Do you knock?
Is it time?
It's probably, I'd say it takes you about, I'd say it probably takes you about an hour to get there. It's a decent sized city. It's not huge, but
I'm glad we did not do the spa then.
Could be about, we'll say it could be about 15 minutes early.
Okay. And we'll sit there and wait until it's about 5 minutes early. And then knock.
Do the rest of you guys wait?
Rand's
Yeah.
like tapping her foot by the end of it impatiently, but yeah, she waits.
Mom always, and Finn the whole time's like, Mom always said not to be like too early to do these things or else you like impose on the host. And like, but also you don't want to be late. I feel like 5 minutes is a good middle ground.
If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
All
Shut up,
right.
Grom.
Yes, ma'am.
So you wait around till about 5 minutes, and you knock. No sound for a little bit, and then you hear the sound of like a bunch of locks on the inside open, and you see it kind
Just
of
like 16 deadbolts.
no, for about 5.
And 3 sets of
needs-
chains.
Who needs deadbolts when this house is made of wood? You could just set it on fire.
That's true.
So you see it kind of like the door crack open, and there's like a really blue eye peeking out. And who are you?
Benoral Aliani. I'm here for the meeting between the Watchers and the meeting between the Watchers.
He kind of like looks over you and goes, "Shh, get in." He kind of opens the door and kind of steps back and is kind of looking up and down the street. You go in?
Yep.
And he's like, who are your friends?
They are my acquaintances. They would like to attend if possible. If not, they can wait out here.
Oh, we can't have them waiting on the street. No, they can come in. But just get in.
Come on, everyone. Everyone goes in, I imagine.
All right.
Yeah, we follow after.
So yeah, he does a quick look up and down the street, and then he's a rather tall elven gentleman, long black hair, really sharp features, just dressed in like kind of not quite noble finery, but he's dressed well. Not like all in black or anything, just well, like to blend in type of thing. You imagine? And he kind of, after he kind of closes and locks the door, he says, Fenora, my name is Reuben Lalathier.
Elven
Lalathier?
names, I swear.
Yes. Elven name. Ruven. And then Laelithar.
I got the first name at least.
Yeah.
Same.
Important.
I'm just gonna put Reuven L.
It says, and I am called liaison from the Folklore. I was told that we were to pass on your brother's mission notes
Yes.
over to the Watchers.
Yes.
That's about most of the information we have. And so she kind of passes you a sheaf of like notes that you recognize your brother's handwriting. And on them are, there says, I did not actually make this. One note says, intercepted communique from Cerelia that indicated the presence of an assassin within Evergaol targeting the queens. And then below that says, instructed that threat was neutralized. Then word has it there is unrest within the kingdom. Threats have been uttered that seem to point to potential assassination attempts. Proved false. Just words. Below that. And then below that, you find what you're looking for. You imagine. It says, a hag has been discovered deep within the Joust woods. Rumor has it she may have ill intentions toward the queens. Further investigation has been difficult. This creature always seems to know the direction I am coming from. I have been instructed that if this threat is real, I have to deal with it. It seems my employers are upping my responsibilities. Then there's a few scribbled notes below that says, Hag lives in a cave in the Joust woods. Unknown what kind of hag, and unsure what she wants. Yeah. And the Reuben just kind of looks up as you're finished reading and says, "That's about all the information we have. We've been sending people out there scouring the woods, but
When was the last time you had contact with him?
it's got to be, I want to say, 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Good to know.
Has anyone
Thank you.
tried scrying on him?
Several times, but it's just really dark, and of course the limits of the scry spell. We're unable to get much detail.
My friend Rand here was able to have a successful scry this morning, in fact. He is alive. And I believe what this cave is, that is mentioned in the notes.
Yeah, you have information about that hag? Maybe what she looks like? Any details?
We've not. There's only stories we've been able to discern of a old witch that lives in these woods that does favors in return for, what's the words they use? Something precious. But they're only rumors and stories, and every account of what she looks like is different.
Huh.
Is there anyone else in this room with us?
Make a perception check.
Anyone?
Ooh.
Nope, you don't see anyone. It's a fairly small room. Looks like there might be a slight back room, but just kind of tilting your head to the side, or kind of leaning to the side, you can't see much in it. Are your goggles on?
So we're just meeting with this one dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Yeah,
Eldritch Sight is always going.
Yeah, you don't sense any magic.
Beautiful. That's just what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
And I assume you're aware of the nobles that have been going missing for a couple weeks and then coming back?
He kind of like grits his teeth at that. Yes, it's been a headache trying to determine the enchantments used, and we could of course just clear them of their of the enchantment, but we've been trying to garner information on where this hag might be in case something in their enchanted memories or something leads us to it, but we followed up with, I believe, the hellacious last name, because I'm never going to remember it. C something or other. And her mother's been restored. They seem to have no memory of where that they had been missing or gone for weeks. It's been puzzling.
All right.
Frustrating, even.
Do we have the general direction of where this hag lives?
Or the general direction her brother was heading?
Well, last we heard from Erlen, he did go about northeast of Vree, and I guess northeast of here as well. Somewhere.
Northeast of Vree.
I believe he said somewhere in the central area of the Joust Forest. Oops, not woods, forest.
Zoom in.
I'm thinking right around there, boys.
Nope.
Those, like, 3 hexes.
Yeah, just like right around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're 5 feet away, though.
No.
If only, unless we're, like, super small.
You know.
Yeah, we're nanometers tall, guys.
Anyway.
We're nanometers to something.
And she says,
Terrifying.
yeah, that's the information we have.
If and when we go on this mission to retrieve him, would we have Faulkner there and the Watchers back up?
Well, Folklover, I've got to deal with the nobles and keeping them safe so this doesn't happen again. The paperwork, I tell you. The Watchers, you would have to ask Arandon. I have no part in what the Watchers do.
Good to know.
Crom nudges Rand in the hip.
What?
Do we tell him about the Greater Restoration thing?
I know.
They said it really, really quietly for Crom.
They said it already, dude. Pay attention.
Oh, they did? I missed it. Okay, sorry.
Goddamn.
Got distracted. Something shiny in the corner. Look.
What? I have Eldritch Sight up. There's no magic besides ours. You're fine. Calm the fuck down, dwarf.
I said shiny.
Oh, look where he's looking.
There's nothing shiny there.
Piece of
Can I
glitter.
try and stomp on his toes?
There's like a glass vase.
But
There's
on his toe.
maybe
Spite,
like-
there's
Sorry, guys.
You should tarnish silverware in the corner.
I would gladly make an unarmed attack right now.
Ben, like, kicks back to whoever's behind her to try and, like, shut up.
Sorry, shut up.
Hey.
Thank you. And thank you for...
And you
Of
take
course.
No.
3 points.
Okay.
He kind of was like
Sorry,
standing
just
back from
focus.
this, confused.
I am very sorry. They're very useful in other circumstances, as shown because they have helped me gather what information we have, and thank you for sharing the information that you have.
Welcome.
Of course.
Is there anything else that we should know?
No, that's about all the information we have. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
And then he kind of unlocks the door for you and opens it for you to go.
Can I insight check him out before we leave?
Sure.
I just want to see if he's leaving anything out.
He seems to be telling the truth. Like, he seems
The whole
rather
truth and nothing
frustrated.
but the truth, or
Yeah, he seems frustrated, in fact, by like lack of information that they have.
Roger that.
The information gatherers finally have no information.
Alright, so you guys leave. I'm assuming you go to your bathhouse? I guess you have...
4 hours later?
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. What do you want to
I'm
do
sure
then?
they'd let us show up early if we wanted. We did pay them extra.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? We'll say that meeting took probably about maybe 15 minutes.
That was a little quicker than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
At least we weren't
probably
late.
Like a couple people there.
No,
I
they
said
probably
we-
don't want. They probably don't want us knowing who all of their people are or whatever.
That's true.
I said we'd be really early for the bathhouse appointment.
Hello, fashionably
It took
early.
us an hour to get here, and it'll take us an hour to get back. So
Yeah, but we did say 4 hours, so there will be still 2 hours to kill,
it's
I
true.
think.
Mm.
We could, and this is just an option, we could visit that magic shop. I mean, there's a portal house, right?
There is a portal house.
We could be there and back in 2 hours.
And I'm sure they'd let us be a little late too if needed. We did pay them extra.
We did pay them extra. So you know what? Let's fucking go to Vree. Let's go to the portaling house. Let's do it.
Alright, hold on. Give me a second.
Sorry, Karen.
Fine.
We're gonna
Yeah,
be
and
everywhere,
jumping.
and you're like,
Let's
"Shit,
go in
I
the
haven't
opposite
actually-"
direction that Care planned for tonight, and let's do
I
it.
mean, to be fair, I plan more for having everyone here, so this works.
Yeah, that's true.
We're stalling right now. What's happening? As they're walking, Fen points out like various places that she's been or like has memories of. She's like, "Oh yeah, right there. I broke some kid's nose right there."
That's so dope. Who was the kid?
Yeah.
Maybe we can go visit him and show how badass you are. Just really
Yeah.
rub it in his poor face.
Yeah, no, he's the one who broke my arm. That was payback. The nose was.
The
Ooh, let's get him back even more.
portal house prices are in the public handouts chat.
Group rate.
Do we qualify with only 4?
Yeah, it's groups of 3 to 5.
So it's 1 gold piece?
It is for the group rate is 5 gold.
Sorry, 5 gold.
Where
Ring
public
Kingdom,
handouts.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, this is in Kingdom.
Oh, sorry, my
Wait.
bad. You're right.
One
Wow.
gold
So
piece.
one,
Yeah, sorry.
1 gold piece.
Yeah, 1 gold.
Alright,
piece.
I'll take it. I got you.
Alright, so you hand over your gold piece and step through the portal into Vree. I'm just gonna upload this one too, just so we have it. And Vree, as you step out into the city, it's rather you can just see even from where you're stepping out of the city in the probably the Cat Lane, which is the market district. It's a rather extravagantly built city where it's again just like Fell Halls. The trees feature heavily in the construction and decoration, but it's less function and more decoration with the trees. Again, most of them are built into the trees, but it's more the way that they're built into the trees is built more for looks than function. Like you just look at some of them and are like, okay, that doesn't look like optimal.
Someone just thought, hey, it'd be cool to put a tree here to stick with the aesthetic, but
Oh, yeah, it's fresh, clean smelling. Really, but it's a bustling city streets. Someone roll an investigation check to try and find this shop.
I will help by asking people on the street where the... What was the magic shop's name again? God damn it, where's my note?
Dancing Quill.
Dancing Quill, there it is. Thank you. Sorry.
It's alright.
Alright.
So I have advantage question mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope this works. Alright, that'll work.
Whew.
nice.
Yeah.
26, goddamn.
It's good when I roll high.
So I'm just.
And this is the capital, right?
Yeah. Let's say it was a 26. You met it with Rand's help of asking around and like, do you look like a tiefling there, Rand? It's fine if you do. Just for like, yeah.
Fran, you there?
Yeah, hi.
Nate?
I said, what do you look like right now? 'Cause I know you're often using your illusions, so.
Just myself, but fancy.
Okay.
Like in like very fancy clothes, you know.
And you do actually see the occasional tiefling around. They're not as common here, but you do see the occasional one around. You don't get too many looks.
And no
Okay,
no
pretty-
tattoos either.
Yeah, particularly since you're looking a lot fancier than most.
Fancy walking around with a bunch of teenagers, like, still in their traveling clothes.
I don't think, are we teenagers or are we like college graduate age?
Young adults.
Young
I
adults,
mean,
yeah.
Ben is like 19.
And an old fart.
Yeah, Ben is 19.
So it doesn't take you. Let's say it takes you like half an hour, considering the size of the city, to like get directions to the dancing quill. And when you walk up to the outside of the shop, it's partially built. It's got like a tree. It looks like it's growing out of the top, but when you kind of step back for a second, it actually looks like the tree's been like sculpted and like sculpted into like, it looks like the tree looks like a quill.
Oh, nice.
Kind of growing out of the building, and the sign kind of hanging up, kind of perpendicular from the building. It kind of swings a little bit in the breeze. Says the dancing quill in really kind of like a really nice script in that gold lettering.
Could you imagine the levels of oxygen in this place? Just pure fucking oxygen. You'd get
Why do we keep all the trees around? I don't have any trees. It's just
I wonder
It's
how many
calming.
fires these people get with this many trees. You know?
really good with keep putting them out.
Maybe. Yeah.
There was a fire once, I remember. Some kid knocked over a lamp, but they got that put out really quick.
Okay.
I think we only lost like 3 trees. And like scalded a few others.
All things considered, it's not that bad.
No. We have a really well-timed fire brigade.
So you guys entered the building,
Yeah.
and you see you walk in, and it's a rather fairly large shop, and you can tell from the outside. And there's like cases of weapons along walls, kind of locked up. All sorts of various things behind the counter. Kind of like silk cloth draped in the corners here and there, just making it look really fancy. And standing behind the counter, helping another gentleman, looks like buy potions or something, is a elven woman, tan skin, long kind of auburn hair. And just typical elf build, a little taller than Fen. And she kind of like notices you and says, just a minute, please. And kind of finishes helping out this guy buy his potions, and he leaves, and she says, how may I help you?
We actually have quite a few magic items to sell if you're interested.
Always.
Great. Let's see.
Alright.
I know, Pip, you have most of the magic items, so I'll let you go
Yeah.
first and go through all of them.
What do you have?
Well, I do have these gauntlets. They are Gauntlets of Overpower. And she will take them out of the bag and set them on the counter.
Okay. She kind of picks them up and inspects them. You've seen a little bit of use, I can see.
Just a little.
Well, you've seen use. I'll give you fairly good condition too. 3,000 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh. You know, they've only seen like 1 or 2 uses. I'm sure they're worth a little more than that.
That maybe since you've had them, but I can tell these have seen some use. They've been exposed to the elements, that sort of thing.
3,000 is still really good.
It is, but this is a wonder side. It's like uncommon for like wondering.
Honestly, that's pretty good for that item.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. 3,000. Yeah.
Okay. We'll set that aside. I have many more items.
We all have.
Um,
Yeah, there's a
We
lot.
do. We have a lot in our travels.
Alright, next.
Do we want to sell the bag of kittens?
Ooh.
Why would we
No.
sell that? It's a treasure that we must keep to our grave.
We named all of them, and I will not let any of them go.
That is
We did.
a
Alright,
priceless
that's a good
artifact.
point. Alright, the bag of kittens is off the table. I have this dagger.
Which
Very
day?
useful.
Talking about the cute.
And she'll set many faces, one heart on the counter.
Okay.
Oh.
Kind of expected. This is well crafted, and I'd say Crom from where you're standing, you can see it's actually a really well crafted dagger.
Matt, wasn't that the gift from Paragon?
Yeah.
I'll give you 500 gold pieces for it. Seen some use.
What else you got in there, Nat?
So much, but probably things that we might use. I'm not sure. We still have the skull of a champion, which we can't really sell.
We gotta
God.
keep
Can't really
him.
sell him.
We gotta
Yeah.
keep him. We
gotta
can't
keep him.
sell him. That's like selling someone.
know.
That's like selling a person. He's still sentient, the poor bastard.
Yeah.
He's not going nowhere.
Crum's got the cloak of protection. I have a cloak of elvenkind.
Do you put that on the on the counter?
I'm not sure if I should.
Cloak of Elvenkind is really good. Do you not have that attuned?
Yeah, I have
She
the
has
boots
it.
of elvenkind.
They do the same thing.
Actually, the cloak is significantly better because with the hood up, it does a thing that the boots don't do.
Yeah, the boots help with sound, and the cloak helps with being actually seen.
Yeah.
Put it in 2-minute slot. So it's up to you.
If you need to think about it, I have something I'd like to try.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Oak, drop the giant slayer great axe on the counter. I'm looking to trade.
Oh my gosh. That's a
Oh,
big thing.
what are you looking to trade? A good dwarf?
What do you have for spiked armor?
Shit.
I'm looking for the Mizium spiked if you have it. Straight trade.
I think that's actually a Ravnica.
Mizzieum.
That's a Ravnica item, I believe, isn't it?
I think it might be. Didn't know if you had it here or not.
We don't really
I just had this
carry.
dream about this cool.
We don't really carry spiked armor.
What do you have that I might be interested in?
Let's see here. Let me think. Where's my list? Not that one.
Out of character, would he have the last stand armor?
I think no.
There are like only 2 sets of spiked armor that are worth a damn.
Out of character. I'm working on that homebrew wise.
I figured, but that's why I was like, yeah. The Mizium's a good setup, but I didn't know if you'd have it in your world. And I'm sorry. I was stretching. It is a good armor, though. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. What else does she have? Where's my list? Folders. What do I have made? Are you one that, are you one of those that uses a shield?
Do I look like I need a shield?
Oh, just a question.
I mean-
No. Generally don't need it. Don't use a shield. Great axe. Needs both hands.
Interesting.
Oh, it would be cool if you could make a axe lighter with magic and have it so that you could wield the great axe in one. God, that'd be so cool.
That is kind of a neat thing.
I bet you as a dwarf could do that. Like, if you forge something, like, that'd be dope.
I bet
You
there's
could
a
be
way to
swinging
do it,
around.
like a throw. It would, yeah, it'd be something Kara would have to help me homebrew, but yeah, I bet there's a way to do it with like mithril or adamantium.
I don't know that I have much That was nice. Anyway, I don't know
What
that
is it? Hold on, I'm thinking of something. Well, here's a question for you. How much you willing to buy it for? And if you have it, let's talk a price on a dread helm. I've always wanted a dread helm.
oh god. Hold on.
It's just a comment that makes my eyes
I
glow
know.
red.
I know. But you're also never agile.
Woke Crom?
She kind of looked at you and goes, it's not really something we carry. As for the axe, it's a rare item, correct?
No, it's
Blue?
yeah, rare. Sorry, brain froze. Rare.
So she kind of looks it over, and this is definitely some use I can see. I can give you 1,000 gold pieces for it.
How much?
1,000.
Think you're light there by a bit. This isn't your everyday axe, did I mention? It has a particular dislike for giants.
2,000.
Getting warmer.
Roll a persuasion check.
You're much more lucky than that.
Or maybe intimidation. Jesus.
Very forceful in negotiation there.
Which one do you want me to roll? Know that persuasion is a minus, intimidation is a +3. So I will go whichever way you feel is right.
I'm not thinking about the numbers. I'm thinking about how you're doing it.
That's just, again, don't Don't get us kicked out of this store, Crom.
Get us kicked out, or rather get
I'm
you
gonna
kicked
say
out.
persuasion.
Okay. Come on, dice, be nice to me. Oh! Yeah. What?
There it is.
God.
There
You
it is.
kidding
Natural one.
She says
me? And a 19.
2,000.
I don't know why it rolled twice. Piece of
You probably
junk.
did you double click?
No, I only clicked once. I swear I did. But it was almost a 19. Then it last second flipped to a 1, and then it rolled a second time and showed the 19. I'm like, what? Persuasion of 0.
Anyway, she says 2,000 gold. Take it or leave it. Kind of looking a little frustrated at the moment.
Right, Crown, she's a businesswoman. Just to make a profit somewhere.
I've seen better deals at pawn shops. Let me think about it. Pick my axe back up and put it back with the other one. Step back for a second. I'll let them go first while I consider.
Alright.
Ben just has the Ring of the Ram to offer.
Oh, me?
No, I was saying Fen just has the Ring of the Ram.
She put
Oh,
Ran.
I heard ran. My bad. An N.
They sound similar, I know. It's okay.
Alright, so you put the ring on the counter?
Uh-huh.
Alright, she kind of fixed it up. It's definitely rather exquisite item. 2,000?
That's good with me, I think. Yeah.
It's pretty good, actually.
Alright,
Fen will take it.
alright. Anything else? Just gotta look across, y'all.
Does anyone have anything else to sell, or...
Yeah. But I want to make sure you guys are good first.
Signet ring, right?
Go ahead. Still thinking about it.
No, I don't. I have these gloves that I've never used that require attunement to something that I'll never do because I can fly. And then there's this ring that I got at graduation and I've never used.
Don't get rid of your Hawthorne signet ring.
I've never used it.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It
It
once
casts
per day
protection from
casts
evil and
protection from evil and good. Yeah.
Can you put the...
I'm thinking about it. I'm not like I'm selling the gloves for sure, so let's do the gloves.
What are the gloves?
The gloves of swimming and climbing, they're an uncommon magical item.
Alright, She kind of looks them over and I'm like, yeah, they're fairly decent condition. Looks like they've been, judging by the palms, it looks like they've been exposed to sea air. Interesting. I'll give
check
you
the store.
1,500 for them.
1,500.
No, wait, sorry. That's not what I meant. Sorry. Wrong direction. 750.
How about, since I myself have never used them and have kept them in pristine condition, at least as far as I'm concerned for when I've had them, how about we bump it up to 800 and we'll call it a day?
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure thing. Decent, 16.
Okay.
775.
775 is a deal, sir. I'll take 775. I will
Yes.
remove the gloves.
It's a female elf. I think I forgot to say that. My bad. Okay. Anything else? You lot seem to have quite a lot of magical items. This is interesting.
We go on a lot of adventures.
And we don't see towns that often.
Yeah,
Typically places that are interested in buying them.
we've been hoarding these for a while.
Interesting.
Swing back up to the front and look at her. Say 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
You got any potions back there?
Yeah, we should have a few.
My axe for a ring of water walking, if you have one, and 3 greater healing potions, and 1,500 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
God.
That is not a deal for me.
How much are potions?
What? How many?
Expensive.
Greater healing potions?
3 greater healing
100
potions, my god.
Greater healing potions are 150 gold apiece.
1,000 gold. Sorry, misspoke. That should be a deal for her because
So you're saying
the ring is only going to be somewhere between 100 and 500, right?
you want the if you give her the axe for a ring of water walking. How many
Yep.
potions?
3 greater healing.
And you said 1,000 gold.
Yeah, that's my starting point.
She said
It's actually not a terrible deal.
Magic items are pricey.
It's about 900. I mean, if the ring is, it's about 950-ish value. If the ring tops out.
According to this, the ring's worth 2,000 gold.
Ring of water walking?
According to this website, anyway.
Okay, it's green is it's an uncommon.
I don't know. I'm just reading this website.
Oh.
Magic items are weird. That's what I always have problems with.
Oh,
I just always go with I throw it in the DMG territory. So like uncommons are 100 to 500 gold. That's where my mindset was. So 450 in
Sure.
Yeah, Karen, why don't you?
See,
I said, Karen, why don't you just tell him how much you could get for it?
Yeah, I use Xanathar for that.
Fine. With 1,000 gold and 3 healing potions and a ring of water walking. Why not?
deal. Axe off my thing.
And I think we still have 2 rings, right?
2 rings from.
Do you have anything else that you want to put up? Or are you done?
Well, I did forget to sell something at the jewelry shop when we were there because I just forgot that I had it, but that's not for here.
When we go back, we can drop that off.
Maybe, yeah. Should I keep the signet ring from Hawthorne?
Like your yearbook.
Someone too. We never
It doesn't
use it though.
I mean, it doesn't require attunement though, so it's just an extra magic item.
That's true, but I'll keep it.
Out
I'm
of character
definitely
question.
keeping Arcana.
Care. You do is your rule for ring one on each hand, or just doesn't matter as long as they don't need attunement?
I can't remember what I decided on. I think I said like 2 rings per hand.
Yeah, so if you don't have 4 rings you're ready to wear, there's no point in getting rid of that one, is what I would say.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair enough.
For magic items, anyway.
Assuming you don't need money.
No, I'm pretty
Yeah, I
decent
think we're good
right
on
now.
that.
Does she have
I just
a?
wanted to clear out my inventory.
I just wish that I had like 4 attunement slots instead of 3.
We always
Well,
do.
there's a fee for that.
Gosh.
Does she have a bag of holding, perhaps?
Don't we already
That
have
was my
one?
question.
No, we do not.
We do not have that. Then,
We have
yeah,
been trying to get one for a while.
She
Either a bag of
says.
holding or a haversack.
She says. We should charge for that.
2,000-ish?
Because the bag of holding was uncommon, I believe, and the haversack of holding was rare.
Oh, that would be much more expensive.
Yeah, that's why when we found the haversack the one time, we were all too poor to buy it.
Yeah.
Haversack, I think, holds more too, with all of its pockets down.
No, bag of holding holds more, and well, the mouth is bigger. Like bag of holding holds more.
Yep.
I'll say she says, unfortunately, at this moment, I don't actually have a bag of holding.
Do you have like a haversack? Because we've heard of those before. Anything that might make things easy to carry, that'd be great.
Not at this moment. I could have one enchanted, but that does take time.
How much time we talking?
Because that would be really fucking helpful.
Really.
As you can see, we end up with a lot of items.
Yes.
And not a lot of place to put them, besides the prison pocket.
Oh, I think we can sell the tents at like a general store, right? Because we have the treehouse.
It would take
Yeah,
about...
we have a treehouse.
Magic... To craft that, it'd take me about 2-3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks, and how much would it be how much would it cost? Ballpark.
I want to say... Time and labor, enchanting... 2,000 gold.
If we give you 3,000, can you get it done in a couple of days?
Not really. These things take time.
Rush job if we paid a little extra. How soon can you get it? If possible. We don't want to like fuck you up with a bunch of work.
If you
but
have like another enchanter that you could
I don't...
ask for a favor.
I've only got so many other enchanters I can call in on this. And they're busy. They've been busy lately.
Okay.
Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, that thing I heard of, portable hole.
If she doesn't
No.
have a bag of hole, I doubt she has a portable hole.
Didn't know. Seemed like something this place might have.
No.
Oh, you know what would be helpful? The wrist pocket. That spell?
That is a Dunamancy spell. You don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know about. I forgot that it was Dunamancy.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was thinking about the cantrip from Critical Role 1, but I forgot
Yeah, I
that
think
they
that-
changed
I-
it to Dunamancy.
Yeah, I think that was originally where that came from, the original iteration. And I don't think it was actually a cantrip. I think it was still a first level spell, but I could be wrong.
Rand, if you're interested in doing a
According
you should ask
to-
Farah.
Yeah, it was a cantrip.
Oh, well, either way, it's not now.
Wild.
But anyway.
It is not now. Whoops.
Anyway, it's okay. Forgot.
I think that's it for items. Are we all done?
I think so.
What sort of like one-use kind of items do you got in stock right now? Like scrolls or like potion.
What kind of, I mean, I've got... She kind of pulls up a little, tray of healing potions. I've got 4 regular healing potions. I've got, since your friend bought 2, I've got 2 greater healing and 1 superior healing.
Any other kinds of potions, like unique ones, weird ones?
What are you thinking of weird?
Like, do you have any potions that have specific effects, like protection against a certain kind of damage, or like make it faster?
Do we remember what type of like damage was most inflicted by the queen and her lackeys?
I've never fought her, so I don't know.
Yeah, you never fought her.
She does do
We
some
fought the elite
weird,
guard, though. What did they do?
I think like slashing, because they have swords,
They
right?
just have swords.
But I don't think they're going to be a problem if we just go directly to her and during the distraction. You know, let's not talk about this out loud, anyways.
She's kind
No,
of
no,
staring
this is
at
like
you.
out of character.
Okay.
Oh, that was okay. Good, cool, good.
She says, well, I have this. She kind of holds it up. I can probably get the color wrong. It's a kind of liquid gray, metallic gray potion. I'm probably getting this wrong. Whatever. It has this. It's called a potion of invulnerability. Gives you about a minute of reduced damage. This is little Steve. This is about 20,000.
My,
That's a lot.
that's
It's a difficult potion to make.
I can imagine.
clearly
That price tag.
that is
Alright.
wow.
Do
Well,
you have any rings?
yeah, like we
Not
magic.
many other than ones you just sold me. Or the one you sold
Gotcha.
me.
Anything else cool you think might be useful for a group of adventurers?
I give you the arcane swords, wizards and such.
We do have one.
Well,
They're not here right now, but they exist.
If you know what is in their spell book, I do have a scroll of scroll of polymorph. I've got a scroll of thunderwave and a scroll of chaos bolt.
I'm not
Unfortunately,
exactly.
we do not know what they have.
We've never seen them in combat. We met them like yesterday.
Then, it's up to you.
Can bards transcribe spells?
You
Like
can't
scrolls?
You can use scrolls. You
I can
cannot.
use them, but I
you can't. So it's one use. It's like you do have that one scroll that you guys found.
Yeah. The
But
second level.
you can use them, but you cannot transcribe. The wizard
Hmm.
thing.
Bugger.
Shame.
Anything else?
All right. I think I'm good, guys. I don't know about you. I think I'm okay. Unless you miraculously have a magic item that can allow you to like attune to another magic item, but I doubt that.
No.
That would probably mean attunement, and then it would be moot. Be like,
That's
yeah,
totally
I'll give
valid.
you the slot, but I'll take the slot that I'm giving.
That would suck.
Yeah, it would. I think that's all that we have right now. Would you happen to know the direction of like a general store or
Yes, there is. The majestic window is down the street to the. Go out the shop, take a left, go down a couple of blocks, and take a right, and it's on your left, just up that street.
Great, thank you. We'll sell those items and make a bank and like split it up, I guess, in the store,
Okay.
like we did last time.
You
So-
can
Yeah, we
always-
got a lot of money this time.
Yeah, so I think if I got it correctly, there was 3,000.
3,000 for the gauntlets,
For the
500 for your
gauntlets.
dagger,
Yeah.
2,000 for the ring of the ram, 775 for the gloves of swinging and climbing, and then Crom got his stuff for
Another
his axe.
1,000.
Yeah, then you got your 1,000 for your axe plus the ring of water walking and the 3 greater healing potions.
So how much
So add
are we
1,000,
splitting?
whatever you got going there.
That's like 7 something. Hang on.
I do the math, but my calculator is in my phone and it's currently on Twitch.
775.
We can split it up later too. So yeah, are you guys heading back to your spa day?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think somebody wanted to sell tents, but not my tent.
Oh yeah.
We have one tent to sell then.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Forgot about that. Player's handbook.
If I need to, if you want me to, I'll add the tent to Crom's inventory to get it out of yours.
Yeah, that would be really great.
Did you
Done.
want
It's
to
heavy.
Adding a tent.
So did you want to go to the general store or?
I have a few things to sell, like weapons and maybe some armor.
Okay.
Some of those weapons you had just so you had the stats for them.
Right. Sorry. Right. That's my bad.
I think you just had to just because you have your packed weapon thing, right?
I did add one of the tents to Crom, so you can at least get rid of that much weight.
All right. So
So I don't have anything to sell.
I
We're
did
good.
the math.
okay. Well.
We got all up, and I think this is including the 1,000 from the axe. $8,275. Gold,
Ooh.
I guess.
How much do each of us get? All 5 of us.
There's 4 of us right now.
4 of us?
Well,
If you
wait.
include Alacia, we get 1655 if you include Alacia.
Each?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We finally have
1655,
money.
right? Or just out of curiosity, do we want to make it 1,600 each and then give the 55 that everybody would get into a pot for a fin?
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
1,600 each and then save 55 from each of us for Fin?
55 times 5.
So 1,600?
So 275 for Fen off to the side. If we're each giving 55.
Coin purse is bursting.
Okay, so we'll say for sake of brevity, you knock off your 1 gold for your portal cost. You make your way back to your spa day. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're there?
Chill.
Relax.
Relax.
Absolutely. There is a reason why I picked what I bought. I'm walking around on top of the water.
Does the ring
Please
acquire
tell me.
attunement?
Nope.
Please tell me you at least have a towel on.
Of course I do.
Okay, good.
A hand towel.
Uh,
God.
Oh god. Is there anything you guys want to discuss?
You know, when this adventuring life is done, if it ever is done, and if we ever survive this, I'm gonna go to a bathhouse like every week.
Yes.
I go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
slide
buy-
into the water.
I'm going to
Water
buy
feels
my
good.
own island.
Sounds nice.
As soon
Did
as
have a-
Stallion is safe and the queen is taken care of, I'm buying one of the smaller islands and just making it my entire home. I don't fuck everyone else. I'll take it by force if I need to.
Is that gonna be the end of our tales? Taking over an island for Rand?
It's
Thought
gonna
we were
be for
doing the
me.
sheep farm thing. Are we gonna put the sheep farm on the island?
No sheep.
Oh,
Only
man, I was
ferrets.
on board the sheep farm.
It's a ferret farm.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Not a farm. That implies that you're farming them.
Well,
Who wants to
that's
wear
true.
ferret fur? That's fucked up.
I guess a ferret sanctuary.
There it is. If I had a familiar, like a wizard familiar, it'd be a ferret.
I miss your familiar, as annoying as he was.
Yeah, the little shithead it coming
Whatever
though.
happened to him?
Oh, Chaos turned him into a sword so I could be his warrior.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
At one point, when Pip is not expecting it, Fen will push Pip underwater.
Roll a stealth check.
It goes straight under.
Just roll a stealth check, just because it's funny. So
You gotta be
you
like
you
a
see
20, though.
you hear the sloshing of water as Fen sneaking up behind you.
Oh, hey, Fen. What the...
Anything else?
Little laugh.
Pip is like drenched.
I mean, you're
It's
in a
just
bath,
So soaked. Yeah, but she wasn't really planning on getting her hair wet.
Oh, that's fair.
And
It
now
needed
it's
a
all over
wash.
Her face. It's everywhere.
Whoa, what if you... I have a question. So you know how like you can change your shape, like face and everything, and your hair? If you make your hair like super short to like dry it faster, and then it goes longer, would it like... Could you dry your hair faster, theoretically, by making it shorter, and
Or
then
just
making it
straight
back
up.
to its normal length?
Or just straight up like making it go away and then making it grow back out again.
Probably. I've never
These
really
are the-
tried that.
These are the real questions.
Making these kinds of things significantly easier.
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Like getting ready in the
I can
morning,
try
you
it.
need to brush your hair, you're getting ready for work. Oh shit, my hair's still wet. Better just cut it all off and then it's back. Done.
Just doesn't seem right as Crom is undoing his beard French braid stuff.
I feel like this is the first time you ever washed that thing.
Certainly smells like it.
It's been a little while.
Ugh.
Other than a quick dip, I mean, I haven't been in a bathhouse for a long time.
Yeah.
Good.
Make the most of it. I think after this soak, we have a nice massage. And then maybe a facial, I'm not sure.
Alright.
They're not allowed to touch the beard.
This is really hard to do
Well,
when we're missing
with
two
the-
characters. I'm gonna say, just because this is really hard to stall much longer without we're missing two people, I think I'm gonna call it as a really early session. If that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Just because
Okay.
there's only so much stalling. And it's getting
Oh no,
awkward.
we can stall for days. I mean, let's talk about pancakes.
No.
Let's all go into
Pip
a
can like
philosophical
hold down
discussion.
Crumb, and then Ran can like put beads in his beard.
I'll be right back on the call.
I will make that.
So, yeah, let's end that. And find someone to raid. Who do we have to raid? Let's go raid. Let's go raid Fluffy Snowfall. They're playing Final Fantasy. Cause yeah. And yeah, so don't forget the raid call.